Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know if you have children or not, but this is a tactic to have the kids follow your directions. Let's say you walk with the kids somewhere and they get tired and they start crying and all that. So you have to make them somehow, you have to fool them, that's the word, into following directions and forget about it. Now you can try with telling the stories and all that, so you get their mind off of their legs hurts and all that. Or you can do this. You can pinpoint, say, see that corner of the street? Once we get over there, we're almost home. So you give the kid that, and when we get over there, you don't say anything. The kid gets there, and if he remembers, he's gonna be like, hey, you said we're almost home. Yeah, we're almost home, but you see the other corner over there? That's when we really get home. And then again, you hope that the kid is going to, and then, so you always go little by little, and then at the end when the kid looks back, if he's able, which he's not, says, hey, you told me 5 times already that we are almost home, and we turned, 5 corners. So that's how these guys are doing to us, you and I. When they tell us, well, you know what, we're going to provide Ukraine with some helmets. Okay, well, that's the first corner. The next corner, we go up a little bit. We're going to provide them with some ammunition, okay, to defend themselves. Okay, next corner. Next corner, we're going to provide them with some automatic weapons. Next corner. Next one, we're going to do some howitzers, motorized, whatever, vehicles, tanks, airplanes. So those are the corners. So they do the same thing to us. Why? Because some of us are like that, and they don't care about you and I, they care about them. And they think we don't notice this kind of bullshit, but we do. So this article is about some French variant of HIMARS that was delivered to Ukraine. And if you know, HIMARS supposedly, reportedly, allegedly was tweaked, so it doesn't. It has a range of 50 kilometers, 50, right? Now we have these ones that are going to have 80 kilometers. That's the new corner. So 50, then 80. And they said they will send the ATACMS, I think you call them. They would go a range of up to 300 kilometers. You see how they go? Hey, this little idiot, this is the first corner. Hey, little idiot, the second one. That's how they do to us. We are the idiots. Are we? No, we're not. I have this article that's going to give us some specifications on what kind of weapons the French provided Ukraine. And you're going to notice one important aspect of the specifications of this military equipment misses. See if you're going to realize which one misses. This Ukrainska Pravda reports on Friday the 30th of December 2022. Not only HIMARS, Ukraine's defense ministry shows French MLRS that sends Russian troops straight to hell. Wow. That's kind of like a good and evil battle. Yeah, keep it that way. Leave the brain to the side, put the heart. No logos, put just pathos. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, MDU, has posted a video of LRU, a French multiple launch rocket system which has been destroying Russian forces in the forefront for a month now. English language Twitter account of the MDU reported Army Inform military news outlet. Quote, they say all fairy tales end with a wedding and all video clips end with HIMARS firing. Glorifying war? No. For the first time on screen, LRU/M270A1 after sending the Russians some hellish gifts. Watch out. Despite the long weekends and holidays, there will be more soon. End quote. Okay. Details. The Lance Rocket Unitaire Multiple Launch Rocket System, that is the LRU for short, is a French upgrade of the American M27 MLRS, so better than HIMARS. The first LRU arrived in Ukraine from France in late November. Now, LRU features. Now where you have to really pay attention, and you're going to tell me what's missing out of all this. Okay, they're going to give us this unit. Main type of projectiles used: M31 missile. Effective range up to 80 kilometers. Effective, but it's, anyway, maximum possible salvo 12 missiles. Crew, 3 people, launcher, commander, gunner, operator, driver, mechanic. This is to downplay that HIMARS is operated possibly by foreign contractors, which will be also the Patriot systems that require about 80, just so you know, crew members. They will all be Ukrainians trained in no time. Weight is 21.1 tons. Propulsion system, diesel engine, 450 horsepower. Speed up to 70 kilometers per hour. Now you tell me what's missing. So we know the specifications. What else? Something I think very important. Because when you want to buy something like this or you want to receive one, what's one of the first? There's 2 things that you want to know. The quality and the price. Did you hear anything about any price over there? I didn't. Why not? Someone makes that. Someone made the profit. Someone paid for it. Who that? Who that? I want to know. So all those specifications, but the price. Why do you think is that? Because we are not supposed to be angry about it. Because if they would tell us the value, how much it is, maybe some French people will get a little bit upset. Because, what the hell, getting sick on and off. Maybe AIDS or something. Anyway, so they will get upset because if you know, they have big problems with providing their medical system with money. They just have a big strike. They had a big strike, or 1 or 2. But they have money to send these guys this kind of weapons, right? No money? Why not? How much is it? I wonder. Do you think that was just, they just didn't think of it? Or it was purposely not mentioned? Well, someone is paying for that. That's why when you hear these weasels here in this great country, United States of America, let's have free health care. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. Someone pays for it. And it's going to be you and I. The problem is, I say, yes, so what? You should. Yes, I think fair it is to receive a service if you pay for it. Now, how do we do to a person that doesn't work? Should they receive a service without working for it? If you say yes, that means that's unjust, because that means you make other people pay for someone else's services. And then if you say, well, maybe he doesn't have a job, there's enough jobs. There are enough jobs out there. If I want right now, I can go outside and tomorrow I get a job. I might not like the job, but who does like their job? What, 1%, the statistics said, or something like that, 2%, the lucky ones. The rest is like, shit, I gotta go to work. You have to wake up in the morning, you have to take care of your kids, you have to make them food, you have to transport them, you have to go to work, you have to listen to the bullshit of this, and you have to do your shit, right? So there's a lot of sacrifice involved in all this. And that's why when you say free, free school. No, it's not free school. Someone pays for the salaries of the teachers, for the building, the taxes and all that, the materials. Who's that? Well, the society. Well, it's society and society. You know, I mean, some people provide, some people don't provide. What do we do with the ones who don't provide? Don't get them schooling to their children? I mean, if you look in the U.S. Constitution, there's nothing that says that the government should provide that for any other, anyway. I'm not saying they should not, but I'm talking about the free stuff. The same here. They receive those things. Who pays for that? And the fact that they omitted that tells me, a skeptical guy and a bad dude, to think, hey, I think they don't want us to know. Because once we know, we're going to ask questions like, hey, how come you don't have money for this? You don't have money for schools, you don't have money for the dirty and fucked up roads, you don't have money for police officers, for safety and so on, but you have money for Ukrainians or for the weapons. You see? Good for them. And remember, they have a efficient range of 80 kilometers. From 60, we get to 80, and then we're going to go to 300. Attackams. Because we don't know things, we don't remember that. That's what they hope, that we don't pay attention and we don't memorize it and we don't see a pattern and we don't see an escalation that they tell us it's not an escalation, it's a de-escalation. It's a diffusing of the whole thing. It's just unbelievable. So yeah, that's how the things go. They will receive it. The Russians will not be able to blow them up, as they've never been able to destroy one HIMARS so far, supposedly. And the war keeps going. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.